Welcome to the channel, everybody. It's your host NGE, and we back with another crazy video. Today we're going to discuss what happens to modern women when they lose a good man. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about, what, 25, 27, something like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all.
See, one of the benefits to being with an older man as a younger woman is we don't just think with our little head. You see what I'm saying? With an older man, he's more invested in you. He's going to invest in you more time, energy, mentorship, provisioning. He'll have himself together. Also, if you're a younger woman, it's easier for you to see where he is at that stage of life and then assess what the situation is going to be. For instance, he's already got a kid, or he's already got a house, he's already got a car. You can now see that and then imagine yourself in that situation. You can imagine yourself as his wife. If a man is over 40, he should have his own place, his own car, his income should be on point. So as a young woman, I think that he can take care of me based on what he currently has going on. That's the benefit from being with an older man versus a younger man still trying to figure that out. He's still more than likely living at his mother's house. Younger men are still trying to get through school. They still trying to figure out what they want to do with themselves. A lot of them are still thinking with the little head. You see what I mean? So she was right by dealing with an older guy, but I'm gonna let her keep talking.
All aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him.
And that's the #1 mistake that a lot of women tend to make when they get with an older guy or a guy that values them a lot. What older men tend to do is see your value and attempt to help you elevate from there. Younger women think, oh, well, he looks at me and sees all this value, so I might be able to do better. Maybe somebody else can see all this value. And 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. See, when a man is investing in you, in his mind, he sees you down the line. He sees you 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line. That's what he's investing. When you go out and you try to get with a new dude, 9 times out of 10, he's only investing in the physical portion of you. He's not investing in the 10-year later, 20-year later version of you. Older men they're older, so they've already got that experience. So they're going to invest the 10, 20-year version of you because they see where you are now and what you will be when you're his age. That's the benefit. A lot of young men, they don't see that benefit. And what she just said is it blew her head up. Now she's trying to go get probably a younger guy to try to see that same benefit, and it's not going to work. This is how she ended up FIFOing, effing around and finding out.
And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist.
And also post-wall.
I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart.
Facts upon facts upon facts.
Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
Now I want y'all to sit there and look at her face. You see that look on her face? That face is the look of, damn, I effed up. That's the look of, I FIFO'd, I effed around and found out. You'd be surprised how many women are going to end up just like that, with that face. Up next, we have good old Samantha Lee. Y'all go follow Samantha Lee on Instagram and TikTok. Samantha Lee gives great relationship advice. And as you can see, Samantha Lee is very attractive. She's really attractive, and she seems to be with her head on straight. She seems to understand men, and she has built a platform giving relationship advice. So good old Samantha Lee. Let's see what she has to say about the 4 ways women lose good men.
4 ways women lose a good man and how you can avoid it. Pay attention. Let's get it.
Pay attention, everybody. Pay attention to Samantha Lee.
Get into it, ladies. Men, correct me if I'm wrong. Taking them for granted. A man been so good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in them. The value in how they treat you.
She's got a good point. A lot of women get with a good man and then they get comfortable. They think that every man is going to treat them like that. They think that, oh, well, since he sees my value or since he treats me so good, other guys are going to treat me good. I must have the golden vagina, yada, yada. When they leave you, they go out there and they find out that every man ain't like that. That's what they going to end up finding out. So they'll find out the hard way that if they have a flat tire and break down on the side of the highway and they try to call that new dude, he may not be nowhere to be found. He may not drop what he's doing to go get her at 3 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning or something like that. She'll remember that you did that. She'll remember that you put your life on the line being strung out on the highway somewhere trying to change her tire so she can get back on the road. She'll remember all of the trials and tribulations that actually built her up to having that subconscious that she has after she leaves you. See, when you train and teach and mentor a woman, when they leave you, what she'll start seeing in her life is all the stuff that you were saying, it starts playing out in real time, and then she can't leave you mentally. That's what happens when a female breaks up with you and develops that connection. Part of the reason her next relationship is going to fail, the dude that she tries to get with after you is going to fall short of most of those components because she's trying to replace a proper man with some boy. Women find this out the hard way. Let's go ahead and let Samantha cook.
Not communicating well or effectively, like expecting men to read our minds.
Okay, let me roll that back and let her say that one more time.
Good to you for so long, you no longer see the value in them, the value in how they treat you. Not communicating well or effectively, like expecting men to read our minds.
Okay, it's funny that Samantha herself would say that, but we're going to hold on to that. I want y'all to remember that she just said what she said. I'm going to play it one more time so y'all can remember what she just said.
Not communicating well or effectively, like expecting men to read our minds and getting mad when they can't. Being dismissive about how you make him feel or being overly defensive in response to how he feels. Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions and how you've made that.
Okay, so I like another point before we get on to what she just talked about. I like what she just said right then and there, that held accountable. A lot of women do not like to be held accountable. What they'll do is they will blame you for the way they're acting instead of changing the way they're acting. A lot of men run into this situation. Almost every man runs into that situation. In fact, I think 100% of men run into this situation where you're trying to tell a woman something or you're trying to tell your girl something, and what she does is she tries to turn it back around on you. Well, I wouldn't be this way if you wasn't this way. Or if she messes up, what she'll do is she'll try to share the blame. You see what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead and let her finish.
You make him feel or being overly defensive in response to how he feels. Basically, not liking being held accountable for your actions and how you've made that man feel. Last but not least, being selfish and unwilling to compromise.
All right, we done heard Samantha, and Samantha is the type of woman that would fool a lot of us. You know, Samantha is what I would like to call a level 99 chameleon. Let's see what Tyrese has to say about Samantha with all that good relationship advice she just gave us and expecting men to read your mind and getting upset at them when they can't. Let's see what Tyrese has to say.
It's my truth.
Talk your truth, King.
I was with a woman named Samantha for 5 years. We got married. We had a 1-year-old beautiful child named Soraya. And she just left me out.
Oh, really? Why did she do that?
And never came back. And I never cheated. No physical domestic violence. No side chick. No infidelity. Nothing. No going through my phone and seeing something was going on. Nothing. As a matter of fact, it ain't funny, but the running joke is the only other woman I kissed in 5 years was Naomi Harris' forehead in the movie Black and Blue. Didn't even get no lips out of it, you know?
So you don't think she ever loved you?
I don't think she ever loved me. Because if she did, it wouldn't be that easy to leave.
Samantha, Samantha, Samantha. Why was it so easy for you to leave Tyrese and you out here giving all these people relationship advice, baby girl? What happened with Tyrese? You never really spoke on that, did you? You know, and I get it. There's always three sides to a story, your side, his side, and the truth. But Samantha, that man was saying some things that you probably could debunk, like the cheating, the all the allegations that women normally have against men for why they leave. Samantha, did you use Tyrese for a bag, baby? Did you use Tyrese for a bag? Samantha, are you single right now? I think Samantha is single right now. Or is this what you do now that you effed around and found out? Because I'm sure men in Hollywood know about you. And that might be the reason why you single. Because Samantha, you kind of a baddie, baby. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. You're a good looking woman. But you want a high value man. And I think what them high value men have seen is what you did to Tyrese. Because Tyrese has always had, you know, issues with women. But your story has always been the one that was a little bit sus, a little bit suspect. Fellas, watch out for women like Samantha that start off with your best intentions, because as you see, look at her mindset. Look at the type of things that she'll say. Look at the type of things that she can talk about. See what I mean? Women like Samantha, women like that first chick that we talked about, these are the type of women that's going to blindside you. Out of nowhere, they just gone. Out of nowhere. You're going to wake up one day and they gone. You thinking, okay, yeah, I may have had an argument with them. You know, I'm changing. I'm working on myself. Let me go ahead and see if I can fix this situation. No, what these women are doing is they have something in their head where they thinking my life is better without you. And in Samantha's case, she's looking at it like, oh yeah, Tyrese, you a whole lick. Let me collect cash and prizes, and now I'm out of there. With your money, child support and all that. Alimony, child support. Oh, you know Samantha is getting a nice, good monthly bag so she can sit on her butt and be on TikTok all day talking this type of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we see it all, Samantha. Level 99 chameleons. Fellas, watch out for that. Anyway, man, that's the video for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become the change you want to see. It's your boy, NGE. Peace.